Hi Aquarius, welcome to your December 2022 tarot reading. These messages are for the collective, so if you're looking for a personal reading, you can schedule on www.crystallizewithkate.com. Otherwise, take what resonates and leave the rest. So all of these decks have been cleared and pre-shuffled. So let's see what energies we are stepping into. Okay, this is making sense as to why Spirit was telling me moss agate would be a good crystal for you to work with this month. So if you have any moss agate, it's a green color. It can have blues, even sometimes like reddish colors in there as well. It's very earthy. You definitely are needing something that feels grounding and maybe even an earth energy. Maybe it's whether it be getting out in nature, working with crystals, because crystals are earth energy as well. But however you work with earthy energy, Spirit is recommending that you do that, and they were specifically talking about moss agate. However, if you have a different crystal that you are resonating with, use whatever one feels best and right for you. So the first card that fell out was the Five of Wands. To me, this is a confrontation energy. But it's also an energy of sometimes I see people arguing with each other. They're saying different words, but the meaning is all the same. They're essentially arguing with each other, but saying the same thing. So I feel like there could be some type of confrontation with somebody where you're arguing with them and you're essentially, like, you have the same goals. Right? So maybe you're in a relationship, maybe you have the same goals and you want the same things, but for some reason there's just that little bit of frustration and I don't know. I'm also hearing give it up to God or give it up to the divine. The Queen of Cups, she has her hands up like this and it's like, okay, I'm just gonna allow whatever's supposed to be will be, and I trust that the universe is gonna allow that to happen for me. And I say that because the Ten of Wands is here as well, and it's in reverse, and so that's the lightening of a load, that's the lightening of a burden. And I feel like you're choosing to step away from this kind of confrontation energy, whether that be at home or at work or whatever, wherever that resonates for you, and you're stepping into more of, I am not involving myself in this type of way anymore. I'm just gonna let it be what it is, and I'm gonna let them figure it out. So that's kind of what I'm getting with that. We also have the Four of Swords, which is a card of rest. So get plenty of rest. I feel like some of you might be overworking yourself. We have the Eight of Pentacles, and this is about consistency, routine, dedication, mastering your craft, going to work, showing up daily. A lot of dedication and commitment, but what Spirit is saying is don't overwork yourself, all right? Because there's the potential for you to get sick, right? When our energy is off because we're just going and we're not allowing ourselves time to rest, then our energy is off, and that leads to the physical repercussions of it, which is usually like getting sick or disease, dis-ease in the body, muscle aches, tension, all that kind of stuff. But I truly feel like you are going to be embracing some type of fire energy as well this month, because we have the Queen of Wands and the Sun card. The Queen of Wands is fire. The Sun is obviously fire energy. And it also is Leo energy. So there might be a Leo, the importance of a Leo in your month, in the month of December for you, because the Sun is linked to the sign Leo, and then there's also these lions on the side of this Queen of Wands chair. The Queen of Wands also has this black cat down at the bottom here, and Leo is obviously a large feline. Maybe you're also a Leo rising or a Leo moon, or maybe you have a Leo placement in your chart, and maybe some of those Leo aspects are going to be coming out. You might be embracing a more Leo type of attitude, which Leos can be they can be self-centered in a really good way. Like they are allowing their ego to be the best possible version of itself. They have a healthy dose of confidence most of the time. They're accepting and loving of who they truly are. Sometimes they're even a little bit dramatic. They have a flair. They're the kind of people that they walk into a room and the room lights up. They can have a conversation with anybody. And you're that air sign, which is about communication. So I feel like you have those qualities too. So I feel like for the month of December, you're allowing your light to shine. You're allowing your uniqueness to shine. You're allowing yourself to be happy and joyful and embracing the energy of that sun. I'm also hearing that some of you might be deciding to maybe sit in the window when there's sunlight is shining in. If you live in the northern, I don't know, if you live in the United States, in the northern part, we have the winter right now, so it's pretty cold and windy and sometimes snowy. So I feel like you're really soaking in the sun. Maybe some of you even go tanning, I'm not quite sure. But you're allowing the sun energy to fill you up and give you more, I don't know, I'm seeing a sense of self-confidence with this too. Self-confidence here. And maybe you're gaining the confidence to move forward on something. Maybe there's been some type of journey or experience you've been wanting to take part in, but you've held yourself back for some reason, and I feel like you're deciding that it's time to do that. We have the Page of Swords. This is usually the initial process, the initial journey. I'm getting the ball rolling on something. I'm not at the end. I'm not at the end of whatever this journey is. I'm at the very beginning of it. I'm kind of sorting things out. I'm learning. Maybe you're deciding to take some type of course or some type of learning experience. Maybe it's even some type of communication thing. Maybe you're deciding, maybe you've been sorry, I'm going all over the place. I'm getting all of these bings, these divine messages for people here. So some of you might have been talking to somebody. Maybe it was a long distance, or maybe you're trying to work up the courage to have a conversation with somebody that maybe you've had your eye on for a little bit. And so I feel like you're gaining the courage, you're gaining the momentum to maybe have an important conversation as well. So that's a potential energy for you. Let's see what else. I have my mermaid deck here. Okay, you got a couple messages. Time and tide. Oceanic spells and rituals. Ooh, so maybe you're doing some type of ritual here. She's drawing a heart in the sand. I don't know that I always recommend like love spells and that kind of stuff, because you want somebody to be drawn to you for just being you, but maybe that's what it's saying, that now that you're stepping into your true self, your self-confidence, now that you're exuding that in the month of December, you're attracting this love, you're attracting the relationships, the friendships, the job. I feel like you're in this energy of attraction. So you might be deciding to work with the moon cycles as well. I know a lot of people like to work with moon cycles for rituals. Maybe if you're feeling like my energy is all over the place and I need to protect my energy, maybe you're doing some type of protection spell or cord cutting spell, whatever it might be for you. Time and tide. I feel like this is also saying that there's the right time for everything. So timing here for something is going to be important. You're finally stepping into the right time. And then we also have reflections. What you contemplate can actualize. Oh, I love this imagery. She's looking into the water and the water is surfacing up into a figure. So what you set your intentions on is what can actualize for you. And I was talking about this in the Capricorn reading. So maybe you have some type of Capricorn placements as well. If you do, check out the Capricorn video. But when we have that pessimistic attitude, like everything is going to go wrong, this is going to be an awful day, that's probably what we're going to experience, right? But if we say, we're going to have a really great day, we're going to have a really great life, we're attracting all of this abundance in. I am in a state of receiving. You know, maybe the person in front of you pays for your coffee. Maybe you find a $20 bill in a pants pocket that you completely forgot about. Maybe somebody that you're interested in finally sends you a text message. You know, it could be anything like that. What you contemplate can actualize. So think about what you want so that you can create that energy vortex for that to fill in. And always say, you know, as long as this is for the best and highest good of all. So definitely want to include that. Let's see what other messages we have for you for the month of December, Aquarius. All right, so the Knight of Water came out, and this is, I feel like I'm not trying to make this a love reading, but that is my card of somebody who's trying to woo you or be romantic. So if you're already in a relationship, the romance could be amping up. You could be going on a date night. Maybe they're getting you a special gift. You know, maybe some of you are experiencing a proposal this month. This card says falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. So what I'm feeling more is like this could be somebody entering your life at the right time when you really need them. And this could even be a friend saying, you know what, let's get together and do this thing. Or will you come to this event with me? Let's go grab a coffee. And through this experience, you're really feeling your heart chakra open up. You're feeling that sense of love and light and acceptance and happiness come through from maybe this other person that is involved here. Maybe that's that Leo that was showing up. We have the Page of Air showing up again. So the Page of Swords and the Page of Air are the same. And this card says challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. So that could also be part of this Five of Wands energy that came out. There could be some type of challenging information. Maybe that's why the Four of Swords came out. Maybe you really have to contemplate this thing. Maybe there's been some type of delay. You know, that's why this Rest card could have come up. Maybe there's a delay or a change to plan, so you're gonna have to adjust. So, you know, a lot of people could be overwhelmed maybe by some of the energy that's going on, and I feel like it could potentially lead to them to be a little bit mouthy or not very tactful, if that's the word that I'm looking for. So let's see, one last message here for Aquarius. Okay. So the only one that didn't flip itself over that fell out was this one. So that's the one I'm going to take. It's number 30, Shining Through. Wow. Isn't that amazing? That light shining up through. And that's what I was kind of feeling with this Sun card and the Queen of Wands is like, you're letting your light shine. You're exuding a sense of self-confidence, but I also feel like that comes after you get yourself balanced and grounded here. It's like, wow, okay, I'm getting myself grounded and I'm just gonna be who I am. You know, there's a sense of acceptance as well, shining through. Like, no matter what's going on around you, you're letting yourself just be authentic. You're letting your light shine through to be helpful for other people. If some of you know Reiki or do energy work, I'm almost seeing you like, okay, I'm connecting with this person's soul. I'm asking them permission. Can I send you some Reiki? And you're like, their soul is saying, yes, you can definitely send me some Reiki. Or maybe you're asking them, you know, can I send you some energy? Are you okay with that? And so maybe that's part of the way you're shining through, is that you are sending people some positive energy. Shining through. Self-expression without filters or masks, authentic communication, being proud of who you are, shining in the world, refusing to make yourself small just to belong. I love that, and I do feel like that is an Aquarius energy there. Refusing to make yourself small just to belong. And I'm hearing the phrase, if I'm too much, then go find less. I'm hearing that phrase too. You are being called to step into your true power and essence. This is one of those times when you're required to bring everything you are, all that you've learned, experienced, and integrated, and offer it up in service to the world. When you take center stage, you will be noticed. Yes, as you shine brightly, you will naturally stand apart from others. This idea may bring up excitement and genuine pride or discomfort, but this is not the time to make yourself small to avoid the glare of the spotlight and potential punishment by others. So this could also be indicating maybe some type of ridicule by others. Maybe people notice your light and your confidence and how brightly you shine and how much work you've done on yourself, and maybe that triggers them, and because they're not as self-confident, they haven't done that work. So they might treat you a certain way or say certain things to you and you're like, I didn't deserve that, but it's because they're lacking that self-confidence and that's triggering them. Okay. It takes courage, but know that this is the right thing for you today. You have come so far. You have been in the proverbial back of the room in learning and gathering mode for so long, and this important time has served its purpose. You must now step into a new consciousness, seizing a new opportunity to share your wisdom. You will be like a lighthouse shining through the dark, illuminating the way for others. That could also be this Page of Swords energy. You've been learning and now you're choosing to communicate that. Be careful of the voices in your head that say you can't, or you don't know enough, or who are you to shine? The better question is, who are you not to shine? All you are and all you have become is by the grace of the divine. Now it is your duty to share your gifts. Celebrate this. So that imposter syndrome could potentially pop up. And in this reflections card, this definitely goes along with it. What you contemplate can actualize. Be careful of those voices saying, who are you? When you think I am worthy, I am deserving, then those feelings of self-confidence will actualize in your life in amazing ways. So this is your reading, Aquarius. I hope that this resonates for you. If you're looking for a personal reading, schedule on www.crystallizewithkate.com. Otherwise, I hope you have a beautiful month of December, and I will see you in another video. Bye.